Welcome back to Cosmic Express. I'm dear darling. Shall we see what's going on our lovely island Fawn Hollow today? Well, we've had a little bit of break, from this. I'm actually less convinced, having a little bit of break about this is the solution that not about this isn't the solution. I like this idea. I'm not convinced this is the solution, mainly because we just don't have any avenues. Like, we only have this channel to go through. Once we go through here, we can't really double back, and then we can only go through here one time. So I'm thinking this is not the solution, but I do think there is potential here. Because one of the things I was doing was trying to do some weird stuff, I suppose, before we deliver the things. I feel like there is potential in that. I'm not sure where yet, but obviously it's not going to be as simple as doing something like this. But I think the solution has to be basically we grab you two and deliver you two, you two and deliver you two here, and then come back around to deliver you at some point. I don't know when exactly, but it basically has to be. it's the only way I can really describe it, because we have to go over down here. I feel like we've tried every single solution where we start by not going down through here, and there's basically no other conceivable way we can deliver you to here and also have access to you still. This combination is the only one which works. So we just got to kind of figure out what to do, because it would be nice if we could deliver you and then swing around, do something, come and deliver these and come back. It's not that simple though. Not that simple, obviously. We need to try and make it that simple though. The thing is, I would really like to drop off both of you, I think, before we do that. And part of me almost feels like we have to. And the reason that I say that we had to drop off both of these blue ones before we deliver these oranges is because there's two possible options here. One is, there's not actually two possible options. I think, and I'm just trying to think how to phrase it. Basically, whatever we do through this solution, we are going to block off this path, probably. Which means that the only solution is we deliver all of these oranges before we finish delivering these blues, or we do them all after the blues. I don't know if we can conceivably split them, because I feel like they're so close together that if we conceivably... No, actually... That was one of my theories that I wanted to say when going into this, but the more I think about it, I don't think it has solid ground. I was going to be they're so close together, and because of this one, especially passing through here, I feel like we have to deliver them basically all in one go, quote, quote, not literally all in one go, because we can only deliver two at once, but basically all at once because we don't have enough space. But the more I think about it, I don't think that's true necessarily. At least I can't say that with enough certainty to stand ground on it. But yeah, we are not really sure what to do still. The other thought I had was maybe we can do something wild. What if we went all the way around to deliver you? This does actually raise an interesting thing, because we can actually do this. That delivers you and grabs you. And then maybe we go down and then deliver you like that. But then we can't deliver... No, we have to deliver these two now, because... Okay, so that's actually a reasonable idea for why we need to deliver these all in one go, is the fact that we have now blocked off this area. I think it's actually... Surprisingly, the key mechanic in this monolith level is the fact that this concept of looping around and blocking things off from yourself. I mean, it appears all the time throughout the game, but I think it's doubly so in this level. I do like this start. So what if we can do... Does this work? Hold on, let's think it through. We drop off one purple. No, we're orange, purple. We drop off the other purple. Drop off orange. Grab both orange. We drop... Oh my god. It's always the case, Okay, to be fair, this time I didn't actually see the solution in between the recordings. But I got closer to the solution. Sometimes you just need a break, That's actually quite an interesting one. Oh, it's interesting in the sense of it's actually quite an uncomplicated solution. It's actually very direct. No, not direct, sorry. It's very straightforward, the more I look at it. Because this is such a forced move to begin with in the first place. I suppose the only real sort of breakthrough you really need to make on this level is the fact that you should go all the way around to deliver this blue one before delivering the oranges. Or purple. Have I been calling them blue or purple? I don't really know anymore. I don't know. I don't even remember what this one is, I'm going to be honest. Oh yeah, I'm not doing that one. I can wait for a different time. We can... Oh my god. What is this level? Are you kidding me? So my OBS is like, hold on, let me just like sort it out for a sec. Why are you doing? Okay, there you go. It's not moving. What on earth is going on? Okay, well, firstly, what do we... Okay, we need to deliver the inner 4 to the outer 4 there. And this is a currently correct solution, which I assume does not, because, okay, this orange does not get... The orange and purple does not get delivered properly. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure this one was a nightmare to solve normally. Is this even a legitimate solution? How do you ever get delivered? Am I dumb? Oh, we have 3. Did not realise we can carry 3 things. Okay. Right. The thing I have noticed about this one is about it feels like we have a lot more space than you might expect. And because we have 3 things, it feels like we can be a little bit more deliberate about how we deliver things, you know? Because our actual solution has a surprising amount of space. We still probably need to deliver in like a 3-3-2, 3-2-3, 2-3-3 pattern. So I guess the point is basically setting us up for success. And I think this level requires some planning. Before, like, more so than any other level. No, okay, like, of course all the levels require planning, but some of them I feel like require experimentation. This one, I'm thinking it through in my head, I'm turning over, you know, the pages, I'm running the calculations. This one feels like one which is very dependent on planning. Rather than, I'm not really sure, like, inspiration's the right word, but, like, you know, improvisation, that's the word. Because we need to think about what order we pick these up in, and what order we deliver them in. Oh, actually, let's go back. Hold on. Can we go backwards? So we delivered 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can we do the same thing? If we do the same thing, what would that look like? Well, I think the thing to keep in mind about that is we would have to deliver... So we'd pick up one orange. We'd pick up one inside orange, so maybe you. One outside purple, deliver those 2. Then we need to pick up 3 outside... Oh, that's actually interesting. We need to pick up 3 outside aliens. That's not the easiest thing in the world to do. So let's make an assumption. Okay, let's try and plot this out a little bit. We want to deliver. I wonder if I'm being too hasty into my planning, because I'm like, I think this makes sense to do an orange, purple, orange, purple, orange, purple, orange, purple in some form or another. I just wonder if I'm being too hasty. Like, okay, we must have to deliver in a 3-3-2 pattern and, you know, put that 2 any way you want. Because we have 3 cards. There's no way... They would have given us fewer cards if we could do it using by only delivering 2. So that heavily suggests to me that we do a 3-3-2 of some order. And this one, it kind of feels like it makes sense, because we would deliver all the outside ones or all the inside ones, and then one combination of each. Right? But that seems like it has a nice enough solution where I'm willing to be like, hey, that sounds reasonable. I don't know if it is reasonable, you know. And it is all 4 inside. Yeah, it is all 4 inside ones. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch my mic. My assumption is we start by delivering you... No, not you two, actually. That doesn't make sense. I was going to be like, deliver you two here, but no, we need one inside, one outside. So we deliver you and you here. Then, maybe we can get you. Oh, but we need to deliver you first. So I'd rather do the outside ones first, wouldn't I? Maybe we don't do it in a 3-3-2. So we let's say, okay, let's say grab you. Done. Then we grab you somehow? Maybe we could do it for an inwards channel. I don't know how we would not pick out you, but that seems definitively unlikely. So maybe I feel like this path is just distracting me. I need to deliver. Okay, well, okay, we need to make a commitment somewhere, otherwise we're not going to get anything. This is not a level you can just plan out in your head entirely. And when I say you need planning as a basis, and then you sort of improvise the rest. But I'm just trying to figure out which ones are feasible to deliver where. If we deliver you and you here, what does that mean? What does it mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I wish I could like keep you permanently squashed so I could just constantly picture you. I think we're going to have to do something a bit sneaky when I'm thinking about this. I think we need to set ourselves up for success. Which is like a duh, but what I mean is by the fact that if we are going to deliver you first over here, because you seem impossible to deliver over here, I kind of want to pick you up at the same time. Right? So what if we did like a... No. Yes, I do have to pick you up first. So we did this. I don't know why we would do that. We would just do that. Then we pick you up. Then we can deliver you... No, hold on. We need to pick you up afterwards, right? Anyway, sorry, my thought process is I want to pick you up in this first batch anyway. Because you're going to be really difficult to come back to if we're picking you up and then we either pick you or you up, right? You probably make more sense, I think, because we're going from like the outside in. Hold on. I need to think about this. So I need to pick you up. Then I need to pick you up and then I pick you up. Yeah. So, the thing I don't like about this is it forces me to pick you up from here. I guess I can do that to get a bit more space, but the thing is, now it's where it gets a bit tricky, because we picked you two up first, but you are in reserve at the back, which is actually good, because I think we want to deliver you three next, so we need to pick up you two, basically, next. Right? Or do I deliver you now, maybe? And then I can pick you... You two up. No, I've not picked you up, have I? No, in fact, I don't want to pick you up yet, I don't think. No, wait, what? You know, I do want to pick you up. Hold on, I do... You what? Okay, hold on. Get to the end of the roller coaster so I can just see who needs to be delivered where and to what. Okay, oh my god. So if we're going to do something like this... Okay, you're going to get delivered there. You will get delivered here. And we probably had to pick you up at the same time. So we go, and we need to deliver one more outside. Or do we? Because I don't want to pick you up next, but the thing is, hold on, how do I, oh god. The thing is, by doing this, we pick you two up. We are basically forced to pick you up. We go this way, we pick you up, we go this way, we pick you up. But I don't want to pick you up yet. I need to pick up the other orange outside first. I'm starting to realise this level is actually quite more forced than I expected. There's only really so many things you can do if you really think about like who needs to get delivered where, right? Because I don't want to pick you up yet. I want to pick you up in the final sweep. I want to pick you up. I also can't deliver you. So, oh, that's interesting. Hold on. Oh my god, wrong button. What if I don't deliver that orange yet? Because then I pick you two up. I can now go past you without... Not like that. Well, I mean, no, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I can now go past you without picking you up. I can now deliver you. Then I can pick you up, deliver you. Come round. Ooh. What order are things in? Because now we have to make sure we do purple, orange, purple, right? I kind of need you in the front. Oh, that's not possible. How am I ever going to put you in the front? No, I put you in the front. No, that doesn't work either. Wait, why didn't I just deliver you? Ah, okay, so we did like a 2-3-1-2. Oh, that's interesting. My hypothesis was wrong, actually. We didn't have to do a 2-3-3. We did a 2-3-1-2. That is actually probably one of my favourite thus far of these Monolith 2 levels because it's so reasonable. It's one of the ones which looks really overwhelming, but you can just straight up just reason out the answer. Because quite a lot of your movements are quite forced. Just by thinking, well, like, which one has to get delivered where, and what's reasonable. I guess you do have to make some assumptions. Like, I did have to make assumption that you would be the one to deliver here, and that you would deliver you first. But it just kind of makes sense, right? This entire level is kind of designed with this sort of movement at the end in mind, right? It does sort of just quite naturally fall into place, the more I think about it. Because I'm like... I feel like I'm trying to justify to myself that I didn't luck into the answer. But it's like, the first decision is like, what gets delivered here has to be one of you two. You are insane to deliver first because we'd have to barge our way through like 3 of the entire other pairs. So you have to be delivered here, almost certainly. And it makes sense to deliver you first because you are the most out of the way thing. Either we deliver you first or we deliver you last. But because there's so much space up here, we might as well sort of deliver like you first. And then thus we might as well deliver you. So we need to pick up one of our outside purples. You would make things quite difficult because that means we'd like have no good way of getting back to you at some point. So it makes, you can just sort of reasonably see how it makes sense to do the outside ones first because they're harder to get back to. So that means that you're one to get picked up. And because we have 3 seats, we might as well pick you up along the way. And then it's very tempting to want to deliver you here. But then you have to think... in the future, is that you now need to pick these two up because you need to deliver you here. And you kind of had to pick you up at the same time because you'll never have an opportunity again to come back to pick you up. But then that, by way, forces you to pick you up. So by not delivering you, you are no longer forced to pick you up. And thus you can deliver those ones, and then grab this orange one, do the final orange delivery. You might as well deliver the other purple, and then pick up the other two. It's just the cherry on top. What a nice level! I'm gonna, maybe it's a hot take. This might be one of the best design levels in this game. That's such a reasonable level. It's the perfect balance of this looks overwhelming. It's nicely aesthetically pleasing and patterned, but it's the solution just falls out naturally from like logical reasoning. I shouldn't say completely from logical reasoning because again I did make some assumptions, but almost logical reasoning. That's just like really nice. I genuinely can't get over it. What a pleasant level. I hate portals though. I'm so incredibly bad at the portals. So I'm just seeing like, can I do any of these in like 5 seconds? And the answer is probably not. But it's not bad progress. We went at a pace of 1 level per episode or so, more or less. I'm gonna count this previous one in. No, whatever one I spent a long time on the... No, this one, right? I'm going to count that as in being sold in the previous level, because I was pretty close, I'm going to be honest. I can't get over this level. This is a really genuinely great level. Sorry, I'm like sitting away from my microphone because I was itching my leg. That's genuinely just a great level. I'm not sure if it's I can't really remember what my favourite levels or what I've said my favourite levels are, but that's it's just nice. Or maybe I only think it's nice because it's just like, I luckily lucked into like I tricked myself into thinking I reasoned my way to a solution when it was actually, you know, quite luck-based as well. I don't know. Don't shatter my reality. So, my illusion of reality. But I'm going to round this episode off here, so if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope you see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.